Beowulf chapter 18. She gave a cup to him and spoke kindly words of greeting to him. Wrought gold was also graciously presented to him, 2 armlets, a ringed corselet, and a collar of the likes of which I'd never heard of in the world. Never beneath heaven's halls have I heard of so mighty a hero's gem hoard, not since Hama bore away the Brising's necklace to the bright fortress with jewel and casket. He led Aramanric's hatred and chose eternal reward. Explanation: uh, she gave him a cup for mead, and then she gave him more things: 2 armlets, a ringed corselet, and a collar. Assuming all of those are pieces of chain mail, that armor and protection. And we're just they're giving so many gifts to him. We've never seen somebody receive so many gifts. It's very nice. Back to the reading. Higlak the Geat, grandson of Swerting, carried that collar on his last raid, defending his prize and guarding the war spoil beneath his banner until fate overwhelmed him. For he, in his daring, did seek danger and feuded with the Frisians. He carried the fair gem over the ocean's cup, did the mighty chieftain, and he died beneath his shield. His corpse, the cuirass, and the gorgeous collar all came under the power of the Frankish king. The weaker warriors won the spoil from the Geatland's lord and people who held the field of death. A din rose in the hall. Explanation. So Hrothgar gives Beowulf some of what would have been his ancestral armor from Beowulf's ancestors from the Geatish people that were defeated by the Frisians, so the Frisians took it, but since the Danes defeated the Frisians, then they have it back. So he's basically like giving part of his ancestral armor back to him, which I, as being a person who has lived from 1983 and on until current day, don't know if that's common or not, or a sign of respect or a sign of disrespect. I just don't know. But I imagine Beowulf's got a certain kind of feeling about that, and Hrothgar's got a certain kind of feeling about it as well. Just not sure what that feeling is. Back to the reading. Amid the warriors, Wealhtheow spoke, saying, "Take joy in this collar, beloved Beowulf, and wear this cuirass. They are royal treasures. Proper well, be mighty in valor, and be a kind adviser to these lads," talking about our sons. "I will reward you for it. You have done such deeds that men will celebrate your fame far and wide for all days, even so wide as the ocean surges, and to the walls of the wind. Be happy through the ways of life, O Prince. I wish you precious possessions. Be helpful in deeds to my son, and sustain his joy. Here is each warrior true to the other, kind-hearted and loyal to their king. Thanes are cordial, and people are obedient. Be merry, liegemen, listen and obey." Explanation. Wealhtheow's telling Beowulf and the people around, like, look at all the things that we have given you, enjoy them, stay in contact with us and be good to us. Be good to my sons, teach them things. Sons, be good to Beowulf because he's a great warrior, and just gives them advice to be good people, good warriors, and learn from each other. Back to the reading. She then went to her place. That was the proudest of feasts, and wine flowed for the warriors. They knew not fate, nor the cruel destiny to be seen by many clansmen when evening came, and Hrothgar took himself to his bower, the prince to his rest. The room was guarded by an army of warriors, as they had often done before. They cleared the bench-boards, and the room throughout was spread with beds and bolsters. One of the revellers, whose end was near, lay down to rest, a doomed man in the hall. They set their war-shields, bright bucklers at their heads. Over each prince, on each bench was, plain in view, the towering battle helmet, the powerful spear, and the coat of ringed mail, and it was their way to be ever prepared for battle, whether at home or in the field, or whatever occasion their liege lords need their services. They were good clansmen. Explanation. So Wealthau goes and leaves back to wherever she's supposed to be. I don't know if that's in there or somewhere else. And then they had this huge feast, and we do have a little bit of an ominous line. I hope we picked up on it. They knew not fate, nor the cruel destiny to be seen by many clansmen that evening when evening came. So something bad is going to happen this night, but we don't know why. But then the book or the author makes special point to tell us that they set their war shields, bright bucklers at their heads. So when the warriors fell to sleep, they always kept their sword right next to them and all their armor ready to be gotten into because they were always prepared for battle. Sounds like they're going to need it, but does not explain to us what is going to happen. So that is what chapter 18 has to say. Chapter 19 is next. Thanks for listening.